Go ahead.
People often think that climate is just about the weather. And it's true that the weather is always changing and the seasons are always changing. But what is harder about the changing climate is to understand how, as we move forward in time, everything on Earth is connected. The oceans, the ice sheets, the forests, the whole of life on Earth, all those things are connected. And when we try and understand climate going into the future, we understand a few basic things that are driving the rise of the greenhouse gases, for example. But all the things that result from that, the changes in the clouds, the changes in the ice, the changes in how the forests develop and how they grow as carbon dioxide rises in the atmosphere, all those things are more complex. And many of them are connected with life itself on the planet, from the fungi in the roots of the forests to the forests themselves, who are looking at the atmosphere, looking at the rain, looking at the clouds, and figuring out how much they're going to grow on a given day. We try to model all those things in climate models, and we don't get them all perfectly right. But what we do get is a broad outline of what is going to happen as we move down the path that we are on at the moment. In December, I went to the American Geophysical Union conference. It's a very large conference of scientists. More than 20,000 come from all over the world. And it's also a very, very diverse group, many countries, many nations. I would think that close to half of the young scientists now are women, which is a huge step forward for science. And if I were to ask them, is climate change for real, they would look at me in astonishment, because so many of them, thousands of them, tens of thousands of them, are working on all the different aspects of the Earth system, most of which are influenced by our changing climate. We have to accept that climate change is real. The Earth moves very slowly, but it doesn't listen to political doctrines. Our society's got rich by burning fossil fuels, and we have to accept as well that there are many interests, political and economic interests and fossil fuel interests, that will do anything they could to try and make climate change go away, because it conflicts with the way they've always done things. We will have to create an efficient society powered largely by renewable energy. And that's the path forward. Just remember, climate change will not go away, and if we do nothing about it, it's going to get far, far worse.